From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good Tuesday evening, Center County. I'm student meteorologist Christopher Tate here with your CNET forecast. We're starting things off with a view over Mount Nittany this morning and a pretty well-defined snow line from where we saw some snow accumulation last night. It was light accumulation on the order of less than an inch for most areas around central Pennsylvania. And then during the rest of the day, we've had repeated bands of light to moderate snow across much of the Commonwealth, or much of the western half of the Commonwealth, that is, even blocking the view of Mount Nittany at times, with visibility dropping to less than a mile at times. We're currently sitting at 32 degrees with a west-southwest wind at 15 miles an hour, making it feel just like 22 degrees, and even that's a little bit on the chilly side for the beginning of meteorological winter. Much of the western half of the Commonwealth has struggled to get out of the 20s and above the freezing mark in particular. Only 30 degrees in Bradford, 25 in Johnstown, 34 degrees in Erie, thanks in part to the fact that the Great Lakes are still very warm. Water temperatures on Lake Erie are still about 48 degrees for most of the lake. Wind has been a pretty notable factor in the weather today. Generally a west wind to a southwest wind for almost the entirety of the Commonwealth, bringing some pretty strong breezes. Williamsport and Harrisburg both seeing winds sustained around 17 miles an hour. 23-mile-an-hour sustained wind in Johnstown is helping to drive the wind chill all the way down to 10 degrees this afternoon. That's pretty far below average, like I said, even for the beginning of meteorological winter. And we're still dealing with a 22-degree wind chill here in State College, and it'll stay like that and, if anything, get colder as we head into the rest of the afternoon and evening. Radar and satellite shows those lake effect snow showers streaming in from Lake Erie, and some of them have even been enhanced by Lake Huron as some of the moisture has been passing over Lake Huron and then passing over Lake Erie, helping to amplify some of the lake effect snow totals. I think some parts of the Northwest Plateau in particular could see some snow accumulations by the time all is said and done of over 6 inches, which is, well, that's certainly something to write home about, isn't it? Overnight tonight, lake effect snow showers will begin to taper off. I think they'll be most stubborn across the northern tier, where we could see those linger through the first half of the day, but then clouds will be on the decrease, and I think by the time we get to right around sunset, we'll be mostly clear to entirely clear for the majority of the Commonwealth, with just some scattered clouds lingering in western and northwest PA. Clouds will begin to develop again overnight as a low pressure system out over the plains will try to send some of its weather into our area. I don't think it'll be able to, apart from these clouds that you see on this computer model. If we do see any light showers, I expect them to be in the far southwestern corner of the state and along and south of the turnpike. Now, some moisture could develop on the east side of the Commonwealth. As you can see on this computer model, some moisture developing as the low pressure system redevelops over the mid-Atlantic and tracks off to the northeast. And as it does so, we'll switch back to a northwest flow here in Pennsylvania. And of course, that's exactly the direction we need for the lake effect snow machine. You can see as I step through this computer model, several rounds of lake effect snow showers, mainly in the Northwest Plateau, but I think some parts of central Pennsylvania will be able to see a couple of at least novelty flakes, maybe some light accumulations here or there. Overnight tonight, lake effect will taper off with a low right around 28 degrees. That's right around average for this time of year. The wind chills will be below average, though, as they'll be diving into the upper teens, courtesy of these breezy conditions that will continue into the overnight hours. And we could even see some gusts on the order of 25 to 30 miles an hour, so make sure you bundle up if you're going to be out overnight tonight. Then during the day tomorrow, clouds will be clearing during the day. I'm calling for a high of 37 degrees here in State College. The gusts will wane, and I think the sustained winds could wane just a little bit, but we will still have those wind chills to contend with. The rest of your 7-day forecast, not entirely atypical for the beginning of December. Temperatures will be right around average, which is close to the 40-degree mark here in State College. Overnight lows will generally hover a touch above average in the low 30s. I think our next chance for any precipitation will come Friday into Saturday, as that storm system could bring some lake effect precipitation, and then another batch of it Sunday through Tuesday. Tuesday, another high pressure system will begin to take control over the weather, and that'll help drive our afternoon high temperatures down, and I think that could last through the middle of next week. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Christopher Tate. Have a great night.